the Smashcast!
Alright, chumps! Let's see what we got here!
This feels very undignified. I feel like I'm desecrating the ruins of my beloved creme croc industry.
Stick a sock in the K-roll! We're here to answer the questions that the people gave me, us!
And how exactly were you able to intercept the question? I thought they were locked up back at Smash HQ.
Oh, I have my ways! Run! Anyways, where's Gandalf and Ridley?
Wait, you didn't tell them where we were heading? This entire hijacking was your idea, you meathead! Why didn't you think to inform our cohorts?
I told them! They're just late! Yeah, that's it.
Perhaps if your directions were a bit more cohesive and maybe not written in crayon.
It was the only writing material available! Junior had it lying around! Now if you would all stop yapping, we're getting off track!
If we will be answering questions, who will be asking them? Isn't that what the announcer is for?
Oh, I can handle that! I can do a very spot-on impression of him!
Welcome, peasants! I mean gamers, for this villainous episode of Ask the Smashcast.
Ooh, that's quite impressive, actually. All right, Mr. Announcer, start us off.
But of course!
Now, on to the questions. Jory Johnson asks, to Bowser, how did you feel when you saw the cake Peach made for you in your Bowser's Inside Story adventure? It always brings a tear to my eye.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. It honestly kinda surprised me. I kidnap her like, what, 10 times a month? And then she sends me a cake out of nowhere? Turns out all I need to do to get a cake is literally save the world from getting destroyed by an eldritch horror. But yeah, I guess it was kinda nice of her. Plus, that cake was pretty good. It had cherry filling!
I wonder what it'd take to get someone to make me a cake.
Perhaps you could stop attempting to wipe islands off the face of the earth?
That's not happening. I'll just order one of my men to make one. Ooh, with extra frosting.
Little Robloxia asks, to Ganondorf, how does it feel when 3 links are in? Are you scared?
Why would I be scared? 2 of them are mere children, and the other is an amnesic teenager. I could deal with them without even breaking a sweat. Don't insult my power in such a manner.
Wait! 3 links? And they each have their own Triforce of Courage? If the Triforce is composed of 3 triangles, would the 3 of them combine make their own Triforce of Links or something? Oh, multiverse logic confuses me!
I find your confidence amusing, Ganondorf. I mean, those mere children were able to defeat you in their own respective timelines. I can't imagine you would last long against all 3 of them.
You truly underestimate me, creature. Perhaps you'd like to see a demonstration of my dark power. A very up-close and thorough demonstration.
That's cute. It takes more than hot air and empty threats to intimidate me, Demon King. Let's go ahead and try. I haven't ripped apart some fresh flesh in a while.
Hey! Don't take the spotlight away from my Q&A session, boys! Let's just move on to the next question.
Cat a List asks, to King K. Rool, do you actually like bananas? Or are you just taking DK's stash to mess with him? Last I checked, crocodiles are carnivores.
Firstly, that is a common misconception. There are breeds of crocodile that are in fact omnivores. As for my own personal palate, I can't stand bananas! Stringy, tasteless wastes of potassium! But it's no secret that Donkey Kong loves them. So I hope that robbing him of his precious banana hoard will drive Donkey Kong to starvation. And then I shall take over his humble abode and bring myself one step closer to becoming the alpha male and supreme ruler of Donkey Kong Island, which I intend to rename K. Rool Paradise upon asserting my domination over it.
Starvation tactics? I will admit I'm rather impressed. However, this Donkey Kong is simply a mere ape. Why not just hunt him down like the carnivore you are? Work smarter, not harder.
Anyone can rip apart an animal like a caveman. But I want to destroy that mangy ape with my superior intellect.
And this superior intellect has awarded you how many victories, exactly? I've lost count after 0.
That's unimportant.
This next question comes from Duck to Ridley. You had a big part in the Smash series over the years. You first were a background character on Brinstar in 64, a trophy/intro cameo in Melee, a boss in Brawl, a stage boss in Smash 4, and now playable in Ultimate. How do you feel after all those years? You finally get to fight!
It isn't as gratifying as I had expected. Before I became playable, I didn't have to concern myself with tier lists, combo moves, patch updates, or Gleam. I just showed up, told limb from limb, and then be on my way. Quick, easy, and very entertaining. But now, I can't even enjoy the kills I get because I can't even kill anyone! Do you have any idea how much work it takes to re-strategize every time you're nerfed? It's boring!
Oh, come on! You totally snapped Mario's neck during your reveal trailer! How is that not a killing move?
Mario dies in almost every newcomer trailer he's in. The man is unkillable. Huh. Then again, I've come back from the dead more than once. Perhaps I might have found myself a worthy adversary. One that I can destroy over and over and over and over again! Is there a problem?
Dude, chill!
No, keep talking.
This question comes from Hooba Doobatron to Bowser. I noticed in Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Bowser Jr. tells you he got all his homework done. Does this mean you homeschool him?
Well, of course I have to homeschool him. You really expect those geeks at Toad Town to accept the son of the guy who's constantly kidnapping their dang princess? Honestly, I want to skip on education in general and have him learn other fields like I did. But Kamek for some reason wants Junior to have book smarts as well as conquer smarts. It's a pretty tedious experience. Honestly, I'm learning about as much homeschooling as Junior does. But I keep on pushing through, because I want my boy to get the smarts he deserves.
That's right! And Papa's doing a great job, all things considered. Thanks to him, I'm not only gonna be the strongest ruler ever, but also the smartest!
That's my boy!
You two are disgusting.
None of you losers are single dead! You don't get to judge!
Wait, how did Junior find us? I thought you said that no one knew we were here.
I said none of the good guys knew we were here. Junior is the baddest brat around, so he doesn't count.
Thanks, Papa.
From HyperVoiceActing to Ganondorf. Why don't you use your trident in Smash? It seems like you're quite skilled with using those. In fact, I think you use tridents in the Zelda games more than you do swords.
Simple. I refrain from using it because some of my Ganon forms are a bit more revolting. So I would rather not change into them if at all necessary. Besides, I think I lost it in one of my old temples.
I don't know. I feel like a trident would be a refreshing change of pace. I mean, how many swords do we have in this game now?
First of all, this is an Ikakalaka, not some paltry sword. And second, do you know how many people begged me to bring it into Smash Bros? Who am I to disappoint my legion of followers?
Well, I can certainly relate to wanting to appease your fans. Ooh, and speaking of fans,
Dig Duke asks, to King K. Rool, do you shine your stomach/armor? And another thing, is it armor or is it your actual stomach? How does it work?
oh, do you like my stomach armor? Yes, it is very impressive, isn't it? And as you would imagine, it does take quite a bit of time and effort to properly polish and refurbish it, so that it can shine as brightly as it does now. A truly fabulous and indestructible force.
Truly, more sturdy than Chozo armor? Somehow, I doubt that.
Yeah! There's no way that flimsy piece of metal can stand up to my awesome punches!
Now, gentlemen, we shouldn't lose focus during our questionnaire.
Ridley, pin his arms.
From Bobby Toback Wolf to Ridley! Which kill out of all the ones you've done was your favorite? With the exception of Samus's parents or the Chozo if they took first and or second.
Ask me something else.
Come now, Ridley. I am sure we would all love to hear more about this topic.
I never regret any of my actions. But that! In what world could I have predicted that killing the humans on K2L would create the biggest threat to all space pirates? Never before have I been humbled by a mere human, let alone one lone bounty hunter. Truly a lapse in my judgment, and a memory I'd like to forget.
Well, it does involve a rather tragic turning point for Samus. Something that impactful to her mental health would be quite memorable.
I thought this question was about, I don't know, me?
Guys, I think we touched a nerve here.
Maybe we should move on. I don't like the way his eyes are twitching.
This next question comes from Danky to Bowser. Why are you so obsessed with kidnapping Peach?
Hey, I am not obsessed! I just think that every successful and handsome king, such as myself, needs a queen by their side. Plus, Junior really needs a mother figure in his life, and Peach, well, is motherly. So that's why she'd be the perfect bride for me. Anyone got a problem with that?
To Ganondorf. You seem to share a fighting style with Captain Falcon. Why is that?
Are you implying that I have to resort to stealing fighting moves from that pompous bounty hunter? What complete and utter nonsense. I was here long before he was. If anything, he stole from me. Don't ever make such bold accusations about me, or else you won't live long enough to correct them.
To King K. Rool. What was with that outfit in Mario Super Sluggers?
What exactly was wrong with it? I wanted to spice up my apparel with a bit of Egyptian flair.
Sure. Next question.
To Ridley. Is there ever anyone you feel bad for killing?
No.
Knight of Archronia asks, to everyone, you are all mighty conquerors and rightfully feared. But who amongst you is the best?
This is an easy one. Right, fellas?
For once, it seems we are in agreement.
Me?
What?
Excuse me? How can anyone think these amateurs are better villains than me? Need I remind you of my sizable body count?
I've slaughtered people too, puny purple lizard, in several lifetimes, and I've conquered kingdoms.
Yeah, real cute pork rind. I took over the entire galaxy. Twice!
Well, I have... Well, this is, quite embarrassing. I almost blew up an island. That's got to count for something.
Almost doesn't mean jack and squat, you walking handbag!
Like how you almost taken over the Mushroom Kingdom, you stupid turtle.
Or how you almost beat a literal man-child?
Now, ladies. Can we just look past your incredible failures and just admit that out of everyone here, I'm clearly the one everyone loves? I mean, remember how much people lost their minds when I was announced for Ultimate?
Odd. I couldn't hear it over the sound of cheering for my arrival.
You know what? I don't have to take this! I'm the real poster boy for Nintendo bad guys! I was here first, and I'm still going strong! Unlike you, losers!
You won't be going strong after I break your shell in half, you dim-witted ogre!
Should we wait till they're done first before we bring them back?
Might be for the best. They'll be too exhausted from their own fight to take us on.
That's a good point, Link. Well, while we sit back and enjoy this comedy act, you guys can go ahead and get your questions ready for the next episode.
The next episode will focus on some of the fair ladies of Smash. Princess Peach, Daisy, Zelda, and Lucina. I'm sure they can't wait to see what you have in store for them.
Woo! What's wrong, Cooper? Getting soft after getting kicked around by a fat plumber and his little brother?
Tough talk for a guy who hasn't had a job in over a decade!
But take your time, folks. I'm having a riot watching these guys.